Hi guys, welcome back to Living Our American Dream. A few days ago we had temperatures well into the 50 degrees here in mid-Michigan and things started to melt a little bit. We ended up with no snow on the ground. Then temperatures dropped into the single digits and we ended up with fresh 4 inches of snow on the ground. So this week's video, I have a little bit of information about our Kubota tractor and the snow weapons that we have that go along with it, as well as some snow plowing video segments. Take a look, hope you like it. So before we get started on our footage of snow plowing for this video, I wanted to take a moment to tell you about our tractor. As you can see, we've chosen a Kubota tractor. When I looked at tractors a few years ago, actually 10 years ago now, I looked at John Deere, Kubota, and New Holland, and nothing against the other brands. When I drove them and got into the seat, just kind of fell on Kubota. I got a lot of other Kubota equipment. My family members have Kubota equipment. They treated us really well. So we chose to go with the L3400 model. This is a 34.5 horsepower tractor with a hydrostatic transmission with the LA463 loader on it. This loader will lift about 800 or 900 pounds. It came with the front bucket. I've added a lot of stuff to it, but just to show you guys what we got going on here, let's take a look at our implements that we've chosen. I have a lot of other implements, but let's look at what we choose for snow first. This is a 6.5 foot, I think it's a Jeep plow. Actually came off of a Jeep, and we modified it to use the quick attach system on the tractor here. So these levers go down and this will come right off, and I can put my pallet forks on here or my front bucket. But I've retained the springs, made sure the springs are still in here, and also the skid shoes, adjustable skid shoes. So this front plow is adjustable side to side manually. It does not have the hydraulic upgrade that I intended to do years ago because, quite frankly, I find that I use it in the straight position more often than tilted. Coming to the back of the tractor, I've seen a lot of guys use various different things. Some use the bucket in the front. I prefer the plow. Makes a cleaner cut. In the back of the tractor, I chose a 6-foot back blade. I've seen guys push with box blades. The snow blowers are really popular. Quite frankly, when you have anything less than 4 to 6 inches of snow, to me the snow blower is not really worth it. On this particular tractor, you'd be facing backwards. I know they work good, no offense to anybody who has one. I thought about it for a while, but for what you can pay for one of these things, if you look on Craigslist, or even if you go buy a new one, $1,000 or less compared to a snowblower that's going to be a couple $1,000s. This is more useful in the dirt and other applications as well. This particular model, the RB72 by Woods, there's 5 positions tilting this way, side to side. There's also 3 positions. I can spin this thing all the way to the back and push backwards if I want to. Additionally, there's a pin right here that'll let this thing actually tilt up and down this way. I find that makes this useful for being able to dig ditches and whatnot in the dirt, where other implements such as the snowblower, just you're limited to just the winter season. The last thing I wanted to touch on is the tire chains. I read a lot on tire chains. Back up a little bit there, Mike. Get a good view of these tire chains. I read a lot about tire chains on these tractors. These are R4 industrial tires on this tractor. They are filled with sugar beet juice for ballast. They add probably 600 to 700 pounds on this tractor. They're not real big tires. These things have a kind of a square off profile on them, and what I found is they tend to slip on packed snow or ice. The tractor has a lot of power, but traction becomes an issue. You throw a set of chains on these tractors and they become a bulldozer. These things grip right into the ice, the packed down snow, and they'll really push through whatever you need to do. And you'll see that in the videos that we got coming up. A couple times I slip. You'll see in the driveway that I slip a little bit, and it just kind of powers through it. We put ours on just with some bungee cords just to keep them tight on here, and it served us well. The other thing I'll throw on here, I've added several upgrades to this tractor. Some of the most important being the work lights. I put 2 work lights on the back and 2 work lights on the front, mounted on the front of the canopy. The canopy was a recent project. I should have did a video on that, but I didn't. But the work lights, they provide me with 360-degree lighting all the way around the tractor without actually pointing it in my eyes. So I find that it really helps out with visibility. Most of the time I'm plowing snow after I come home from work, so that's a huge factor for me. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys like the footage of plowing the snow. If you like our videos, we are up to, I think, only 12 subscribers now. Some of those are folks that we know. But if you like what we're doing here, click subscribe, click like, share with your friends. Make some comments in the section below. We'd like to talk to you. We're still going to start doing these videos at least once a week. And I hope everybody likes what we're doing. Thanks for watching.